Hello to amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Bluff, a really fun deduction game that I'm enjoying a lot. You can find the full playlist in the pinned comment below the video or in the video description, or you can just jump in because, well, we're gonna be playing Ascension 21, and since it's just a playtest, then yeah, the game becomes a little bit same-ish, like all the roles repeat over and over again because, well, we need to unlock some more, but all that will come in the full game. So, but here's the thing, the game is like super replayable, so I keep just playing it because it's super replayable, very enjoyable, like the combinations of like villagers and demons, there's so many, you will never see all of them, so yeah, that's just kind of cool. I keep getting like weird quirky interactions, and it's pretty nice. Anyhow, let's go and start playing. So here we have a Witch and a Ba, a pretty simple one where we can just open everything and well, use the tools at our disposal. Well, almost everything, since Witch prevents you from opening the final card. Okay, so we got 2 Enlightened here, which, yeah. So one of those might be a witch. One of those will be a witch. Enlightened, yeah, there is no duplicates. It could both of them be. There is only one pair of evil, interesting. Ba is 1 card away from closest evil. 8 is good. Between 7, 4, 5 there is minion, villager and outcast. Between 7, 4 and a 5. Okay, here's the thing. This one, I don't think it can lie, can it? Since there's no source of lies. Oh, there is a Plague Doctor, right. So Plague Doctor is there. Oh, that's unfortunate. But if it lies, then all of them are villagers. And if it's telling the truth, then there's gonna be a minion here and an outcast, which is no, that's a lie. There's no outcasts. Ooh, wait, what's happening? Outcast is like there. 7, 4, 5. So that's a lie. If lies, all characters in my info are villagers. So it lies and all of these are villagers. So that means the bishop's corrupted. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Is it lying? Yes, it's lying, we know. Well, these two then, yeah? I mean, nothing else makes any sense. It could be this one, I guess, but... let's open it. Wait. Yeah, okay. Nice. Kind of, as one of the first things I said was like, it could be both of them, and it was. Okay, we got a Puka and a Poisoner. This time we can open everything. There's gonna be a duplicate, at least one of them. So we got 2 Poets. And, okay, Bard, Enlightened, Fortune Teller, and Bishop. So one of these 2 Poets is a doppelganger. Closest evil is clockwise. Poisoner is 1 card away from closest evil. Alright. Okay. This one says 3 cards away from a corrupted character. 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. Alright. 6 is good. 5 is a real poet. Between 3, 7, 2 there is a mean outcast and villager. 3, 7, 2. 3, 7, 2. And again, it included itself. So if it's lying, they're all villagers. And if it's telling the truth, this one is villager either way. Okay. 3, 7, 2. Let's ask the fortune teller to give us some info. Closest evil is clockwise. 5 is a real poet. Something fishy here. 6 is good. This side is like I find it really hard for the closest evil to be clockwise. You know? Because his closest evil is clockwise. It can't be this one because this one says this is a real poet. It can't be this one because this just can't be evil because it included itself. So if itself... I guess it could be evil. But if it's evil, then it's lying. And if it's lying, they're all villagers. And then it's contradicting itself. So it can't be this one. So then it would be this one here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it would be this one and this one. These two. So if this one's telling the truth, then these two are evil. But then this one says 6 is good. That doesn't work. Because it's not. I mean, because then it is. Which, yeah. Yeah, this one would have to lie, so this would have to be a poisoner. This checks out. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Sure. But here's the problem again, right? What's with this? 6 is good. Why would evil tell the truth? So I think this one's lying, basically. Ah, but then problem is this one, right? Closest evil is counterclockwise. I have the same problem with this enlightened as this poet pretending to be enlightened. Pretending. Poet just like gives random info. In this case, it gives enlightened info. So let's say this one's lying, yeah? Would that mean that... What if they're both lying? Like this. But this can't be evil. Poets can't be evil. They can lie, but they can't be evil. It's lying, I think. Oh wait, we have a puka. Let's mess up the puka. Okay, there's gonna be way more liars than it meets the eye. So that setup. This one, right? The closest evil is clockwise. 1, 2, 3. And this one's lying because it's next to poisoner puka. That doesn't work again. Okay, but this will work. This will work. This will work. This is puka or poisoner. These two are lying. That's fun. Puka next to two enlightened, and they're like, no, it's that way. Why doesn't, when I hover over this one, why doesn't it say like, here it shows what counterclockwise is, here doesn't show what clockwise is. So Puka's like, hey guys, point away from me. Yeah. So this is a real poet. 3 cards away from a corrupted character. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's a problem now. Now this one's lying. I mean, this could be a poisoner and this could be a poisoned. But now this one's lying. So many lies. How do we untangle this? So usually you have a problem that like you cannot find liars here, which have so many that no matter where I place Puka and Poisoner, like things don't work out. Let's put the Puka here. So this one's lying and all three of these are villagers. Closest evil is clockwise, but now this one's telling the truth, which doesn't make sense. Let's put a Poisoner here and this one's telling the truth. Okay, we're getting somewhere slowly and surely. This one's lying, so that means this has to be either a Puka. Yeah. This one's also lying, so this could be a Puka. Did we solve it? No, this one's telling the truth. The closest evil is clockwise. It's counterclockwise. Poison is one card away from closest evil. That's a lie. It's been corrupted by the Puka, and you've been corrupted by the Puka. Good, good, good. Yeah, I think this is the solution. So this is a Poisoner. It poisoned the bishop to lie and say there is minion, villager, and outcast here. It's not. There are 3 villagers. Gemcraster is lying that 6 is good. It's not, because Puka told it to. Puka just lies. And then this one says Poisoner is one card away from closest evil, which is a lie because it got corrupted by Puka. This is true. There is a evil clockwise, counterclockwise. This is true. The closest evil is clockwise. And now, yes. Hey. I forgot to account that doppelganger can't be poisoned, but that's okay. That's okay. I just needed a lot of people to just lie. So. Okay, now we're gonna have a duplicate normally and maybe another one from a doppelganger. There's actually 2 outcasts, so there's definitely gonna be lots of duplicates. Okay, we got a confessor, which is good. And we got a confessor, which is this. We're gonna ask the plague doctor, hey, 7 is evil, 2 is corrupted. Okay, I mean, this is the easiest thing ever. This always works, right? Because confessor's either evil or corrupted, always. So by asking the plague doctor, it will always give me what to kill, either him or this one. That's so easy, this combination. Okay. Then okay, we got 2 confessors. This one's good. So I guess this is a doppelganger then. And then these 2, there are 2 same villager roles in the current villager, so they have to be fine, right? So that means Puka's gonna be here, here, here. 4 is a real empress. It might be a doppelganger. 1 is evil, 6, 4, 9. Okay, 1 is evil, 2, 6, 7. That's true. 1 is evil, 6, 4, 9. 6, 4, or 9. Okay. This can't be Puka because this one's telling the truth. And it can't be corrupted because this or this is not Puka, so it will be there. Hey. I'm trying to like lose the least amount of villagers. That's how I play. I play slow, methodical, open as many cards as I can, although this time we have Lilith, so... Three cards away from corrupted character. Twin minion is 1 card away from closest evil. That's likely to be true. Left side is more evil. Yeah, I didn't really get much information, so... Okay. Alright. There are no corrupted characters. Oh yeah, right. That's a lie. How didn't I catch on that? I'm so bad. Well, I'm 3 cards away from corrupted character. That's definitely a lie, and there is no source of corruption. Okay. There are no corrupted characters, true. Could be Lilith, that's a lie. So close, yeah. I know, right? One is evil, 1, 8, or 4, that's true. Lilith is 1 card away from closest evil. Okay. Twin minion is 1 card away from closest evil. Alright. And you're the original baker. Well, left side is definitely not more evil, so that's a lie. And there is no puppet. Oh yeah, right, could have saw that. Right. Okay, we're gonna have 1 outcast, 1 of these 2. Okay, this should be easy. Okay, let's see. Easy day today, actually. Easy day. So we got 2 oracles. Why do we have 2 oracles? No shaman, no doppelganger. So one of these 2 is evil. Okay. No character was affected by evil. I think that's very, very unlikely. I mean, it could be true, but... That means poisoner is between Ba and a witch. I find that very unlikely. I'm 4 cards away from closest evil. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's impossible. Okay, is he corrupted? Is not corrupted. So it's either this one is an evil or this one is an evil. Because it's definitely lying. 5 or 1 is a witch. Okay. 9 or 6 is a poisoner. 9 or 6 is a poisoner. I think 5 might be evil. Okay, let's see. We have 3 evils, right? So this one, and this one. Yeah. That's what it seems like. I mean, if this one's telling the truth, this one's poisoner. I mean, this one's telling the truth, this one's evil. If he's lying, It's still pretty likely that this one's still evil. Let's try to kill it. You couldn't kill it. Then this would have to be a poisoned. Could be witch. Ooh, no, that's... Oh yeah, right, this one says it's witch. Something's fishy. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. Unless he got plague doctored, right? He could have gotten plague doctored. Who got poisoned then? This one could have gotten poisoned. What if this one's like an evil one? This one's still telling the truth. I mean, this one's still lying. But then this one's also lying. Okay, I think from these three, the most likely one is a witness. Because there's a 50-50 here. Plague Doctor could be here. And then... since this one couldn't kill this one... could be something weird going on there. But this one does say it's a witch. I mean... I'm not unhappy killing any of these three. Like... I find this extremely unlikely, right? With the poisoner in the play. So... oh my god. So much about that. Oh my god. Okay. So this one's lying. Among 3, 5, 8, there's 3 evils. That's a lie. And no character was affected by evil. That means the poisoner... so a poisoner can't be here. If that is a real plague doctor, which just might not be. That's probably the hardest setup I ever had. Which is so tricky. Like, I'm really lacking this information here to understand what's going on. It could be this one's evil. Okay, but like this gives me some information now, yeah? It was not lying even. It was not even... wait, how is this possible? Yeah, that's possible only if these 3 are sitting next to each other. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. Okay, so let's see. Can this be evil? I mean, first of all, right? If this is true, no character was affected by an evil character, and this is definitely a lie, this has to be evil. It just has to be. Wait, no, wait. It could have been corrupted by the plague doctor. Oof, almost. Can this be evil? No character was affected by an evil. So this can't be poisoner. I mean, poisoner could be here, and this could be an evil character. So it could be like this. But yeah, if poisoner's here, with a plague doctor on one side and an evil on the other side, it wouldn't be able. So this one could still be evil in that case, okay? Among 3, 5, 8, there are 3 evils. I mean, we know that's a lie. So these two are lying. There's one plague doctor. So one of these has to be evil. So one of these... But plague doctor says this one's not corrupted. But here's the thing. Could be that the plague doctor's here and this is just a fake plague doctor. So let's not... We don't have a luxury to jump into conclusions. So one of these two is lying. Okay. I mean, if it's this 3 and this one got corrupted, 9 or 6 is a poisoner. That checks out, that checks out, that checks out. I mean, that doesn't give us any information. So this one's lying. So this all works. I mean, I have to go with this because it works. Like, there is no world in which I discard this solution, right? Among 3, 5, 8, there was 3 evils, so he got corrupted by the plague doctor. 9 or 6 is a poisoner. Yeah, 9 is a poisoner. It didn't affect anyone because it's tucked away between an outcast. And I like the solution where outcast is here and not here, because that's very unlikely that it's there. Yeah. 1 in 8. You couldn't kill 5 because it's good. 5 for 1 is a witch, that's a lie, it's probably you. It's a witch thing, that's what a witch would say, that 5 for 1 is a witch. 5 could be witch. Pick one character, learn an evil roll. If evil picked, learn correct info. Hit. If not, lying. Wretch looks like cabbage to me, still can't unsee what... Yeah. Pick one character, learn an evil roll. This is one of the useless characters. Because she said it could be witch. But only if you pick an actual evil, you know if it's lying or not. So yeah, Dreamer's like the most useless character. That's why it's so hard, because we have a Dreamer. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Ugh. Good. But are we done? Are we done? Where can the poisoner be? Where can the poisoner be? So this one's lying. Could this be evil? I mean, it could still be evil. It could be a witch. Can this be witch? I mean, poisoner has to go there, right? Still. So if this is witch, then this one's lying. And we are out of lies. No, actually, no. You could be corrupted. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it's a sad day when you have to 50-50. Maybe I went with this too soon. Definitely. So one of these two is corrupted and the other one is evil. Nine or 6 is a poisoner. Yeah. Among 3, 5, 8 there are 3 evils. 5 or 1 is a witch. Yeah, it's a 50-50. No, wait. It's not. It's not a 50-50. Of course it's not a 50-50. There's two oracles, one of them is fake. I forgot about that. Oof. Oof. Good thing I stopped and thought about it, right? I thought about it, I pondered, and then I realized that there can't be two oracles. Hey! That was a nice rumination, wasn't it? Okay. Puka and Drunk. Okay, this board I got so many times, the Puka board, the Puka Drunk board. I don't know why they like it so much, but you're good. That's a nice start. That's a nice start. Okay. I'm 2 cards away from closest evil. 1, 2, 1, 2. So this one says evil is here. Okay. But she can't be evil. Because then she's telling the truth. So she's not evil. She might be corrupted, but... So if Hunter's to be trusted, this here is... Puka. And Puka says this is a real jester. So what, that's a drunk then? Two or 6 is a poisoner. Well, there's no poisoners, so... That's like the silliest lie ever. This can't be Puka. It could be a drunk. So either this is a drunk, and then, I don't know, or this is telling the truth and this is Puka. Okay, let's assume he's telling the truth, yeah? Let's assume it's lying. So this is a drunk, then. This is a drunk. This has to be telling the truth. And that means this one's fine. And then Puka has to be here, right? Because this one's lying. Yeah, so here's the thing. Yeah, it could be that this is Puka and this is lying and this is telling the truth. I mean, drunk can be any of these two then. No, wait, no. It can also be this. We are just exploring the situation where this one's drunk and where does the Puka go? Goes here then. But here's the problem. Then drunk would have to be here. Okay, so he's just corrupted by Puka. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this could be the board state. So corrupted, Puka, corrupted, drunk, real druid, no evils adjacent to you. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna check if there is a drunk here. There is a drunk here. It could be that she's corrupted and there is no drunk here, but like, in what world is she corrupted? Because Puka can't be here, right? Because then this becomes true. So she would have to be a drunk, but then it's true again. So she just can't, she can't be drunk and she can't be corrupted from here. She could be corrupted from here. And then this one's a drunk, I guess. But then how is this one lying? No, this is true. This is true. And this really is a drunk. Okay. So he's a drunk, he's gonna lie. Okay. Is there anything clever we can ask him? So this one's lying. So if drunk is there, that means this one's like either telling the truth and Puka is there. Or he's lying and Puka's there. We already know this is a lie, right? Yeah. But that works either way if Puka's here or here. This is a 50-50. Oh my god, I hate 50-50s. But yeah, it's possible. I think. It's possible that Puka's here and he's lying. And this one's corrupted. And I'm not even sure that asking the jester helps with anything. We just know it's gonna lie, but... Actually, we can. He could say there's 3 evils and then we get nothing. But if he says 0 here... If he says 1, that's actually useful information. Or 0, right? He says 0, we know that's a lie. So there's more than 0 evils here, so this one has to be... Nice. Alright. Jester was actually useful. If he said 3, okay, you're drunk, but you're not that drunk. You still gave us some information, so you're a good drunk today. Thank you. Okay, easy. So gonna be so many duplicates in this village, it's gonna spin our head around. Oh my god. You cured 0 corruptions, that's always true. That's universal truth for the alchemist. And okay, we got 2 mediums and 2 alchemists. I mean, all of these are gonna be good, right? Just like that, no? I mean, Shaman adds a villager and Doppelganger adds a copy of a villager in play. So... Let's see if Judge is telling the truth. It is. Good. There is only 1 pair of evil. Oof, I don't know much about that. Well, actually... Yeah. Four is a real alchemist. Yeah, maybe. Six is a real medium. And 4 is a real alchemist. But that means Doppelganger has to be between these two, no? And there is. So now I trust the druid as well. The evils are getting cornered. There's a problem though. There is a problem. There is a problem. Where does the puka go? That's the problem. Puka can't be here because then it would mess up these two alchemists. An corrupted alchemist never says a cure zero corruption because that's true, because he can't use his ability. So Puka would go here then. And that's the problem, because then this one would get corrupted. So Puka can be here or Puka can't be here. Yeah, I don't know how to solve this. Like, there has to be a solution though. I mean, I could ask for information, but I don't need the information. I already have too much information. Like, I can't get a situation which is not contradictionary. And like, we need to find at least one non-contradicting board to even consider it as a solution. There are two of the same villagers' roles in the current village, and I disguise as a good. So yeah, between these four, there has to be an alchemist. I mean, Puka could have corrupted the druid and this one cured it, that's fine. But this one's a problem. Yeah, because he is telling the truth, because we know that 4 is telling the truth. So kind of the truth kind of chains from here to here. Puka can be here actually. Puka can be here. And this is a doppelganger. That's the only explanation. Because it can't be here, it has to be here. So since it can't be here because of this, yeah. So Puka can't be any of these 4. Can't be this, can't be this, can't be this, can't be this. Because these 4 are villagers, we know that. Puka can't be here because this one is telling the truth. Puka can't be here because this one's telling the truth. Yeah? Puka can't be here. I mean, it could, I guess. If Puka is here, 1 to 5, 1 to 5. If Puka is here, then this one's a doppelganger. Which is... No, it's not fine. This one's then lying. Yeah. I don't think Puka can be here. The reason is, like, this one's a real medium. And this one says this one's a real alchemist. So the doppelganger has to be here. Okay. Puka can be here. If Puka's here, then this one will get corrupted. But it could be, if it's a doppelganger, then it can't be corrupted. That's fine. But now it's no longer a real alchemist. Would a medium say that the doppelganger is a real alchemist? It wouldn't, right? Where do we place the effing Puka then? Like, it doesn't fit anywhere. So weird. Is there a world in which these 4 are not villagers? No, right? That doesn't make any sense. There are 2 same villager roles in the current village. I disguise as a good villager currently in play. So yeah, these 4, they have to be villagers. And this one's definitely telling the truth, because this has IQ 0 corruptions. Is there a world in which this is not true? If he's evil, he's telling the truth. If he's corrupted, he's again telling the truth. So no, he has to be, yeah. And then this one says 4 is saying the truth. So that means he's also good. So Puka can go here, here, or here. It can't go here because of the judge. It can't go here because this is truth, I think. There is a doppelganger between 2, 1, and 5. Because it has to be somewhere among these 4, and this one says this is a real medium, and this one says this is the real alchemist. So it has to be one of these 2. So this is also truth. So it has to be this one. How is this possible? It would corrupt the alchemist. Oh. Oh my god, wait, what? It's like... Is this possible? This is a doppelganger. So Puka corrupted the alchemist. And then the doppelganger cured it. See, this is why this game is so amazing. This is why the game is so amazing. You get these silly combinations. So I guess that's what happened, right? So Puka corrupted this one. And then the other alchemist cured it. So now he's telling the truth. And this was also telling the truth and was able to use his ability. Because Doppelganger, as an outcast can't be corrupted. Does it say anywhere? Character type. Villagers, yeah, villagers. Like, outcast is not a villager, so he can't get corrupted. So that's the solution. So this is the Puka, and this is the other one. Oh my god, that's so amazing. That is so amazing. I'm very happy with how we finally solved this. All right. Okay. Am I ready to continue endless? What do you guys think? We didn't lose a heart. I think I am. And even if I fail, I wouldn't mind too much, right? Kinda. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Ooh, that's my highest score yet. 8.2k. So my endless is 15 saves in a row, which I think it's respectable. It's not a crazy high amount, but yeah. More challenging characters and scenarios. Yeah, I think we should definitely play endless. I think I know about the game enough. I might get messed up by like a 50-50 bombardier or something silly like that, but if I play nice, slow, and methodical like I did today, I think I have a decent chance to continue my streak. And if we break it, we break it. It's just a game. It's not like somebody's gonna die for real, so... Alright, yeah, let me know what you think. Should I continue endless, or do you just enjoy me playing the low stakes standard mode here? How was today's run? Did I miss something? Was that not the 50-50 we had? Was it okay to tell the Plague Doctor who's the real Plague Doctor? That was a sensible thing to do, right? But these last ones, oof, they were so juicy. I love them a lot. If you did love them a lot as well, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all to have a wonderful day. Do something nice. Be kind to each other. And let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you in the next episode of Demon Bluff. The Neamer signing out. Bye bye.